8th all-time meeting in the second year in a row. It went 5 sets last year, and we are underway. And it's picked up beautifully by Thielen and Kirsch on the tag team. Second chance for Iowa State, and a powerful swing. That's a recent change. Morgan Brandt had been running a 5-1 most of the season. Did run a 6-2 last year. And there is the freshman Aguayo out of Phoenix. Great compliment to Taylor DeBoer.
That shot is trained and practiced over and over. I love it.
Pardon me, that was Aaliyah Goolsby with her first kill. The dynamic freshman. Here she is again, and great court awareness. Attack air for Tierney Jackson. Here comes Goolsby. Illinois got the block and the tip down from Philpott.
Way to take control of that net.
There's no stop button on her. The best blocker for Illinois. Nothing she could do there with Hendricks Walker full throttle. Makes the determination. 11-9 Cyclones in set 1. An athletic set. And the dig from Rachel Van Gorp, the libero for Iowa State. Set it up, back row Goolsby. Dig for Aguayo, in the middle, Philpott. And 17 for Illinois, Vivian Campbell serving still. High percentage for McCune.
The lethal back row attack that really adds offensive power to your team.
Hernandez once again make it 2 in a row.
Ripping the ball right back court.
Off the Burbage serve. Roll from Maya Duckworth.
Trying to recruit her when I was an assistant at Ohio State. She chose Nebraska, had a heck of a career there.
Volleyball world is growing, but it still is pretty small. Hernandez from the back row again. Iowa State got there this time. Here comes Philpott. What defensive effort for Iowa State led by Van Gorp. Aguayo cross courts. Chance to tie it. Martin the set, and Hendricks Walker the emphatic finish. Iowa State 2 points away from closing out set 1 with a win. Tompkinson on her usual right side and hammers it home.
Walker's left hand in line. She nails it perfectly.
That was nailed by McCune. Set point with Tia serving. DeBoer with a sharp shot to keep Illinois alive.
Lifted just a little bit. DeBoer likes it fast, but you got to get it higher and at the highest point of contact for her.
That was perfect for Philpott.
The whip of an arm, and then she's hitting angles not right in front of the block.
Back row Goolsby. And now a 4-row run for Iowa State. Back to Aguayo. Here's DeBoer. Placed perfectly. Vivian Campbell serving. Beautiful serve received. Jackson had to reach. Tompkinson.
Went after the head of the blocking team.
Ouch.
Yeah.
Tia's second kill over the last few points. Illinois chooses to do here. Martin still at the service line. Bump set up for Aguayo, a soft swing. In the middle, Hendricks Walker. Got the touch. Illinois thought they had it wrapped up. First lead since the first point. Illinois got to recover. Aguayo, tipped up by Goolsby. And she finishes. A remarkable rally as the Cyclones take a 2-set lead. Same spot, Van Gorp handles well, and Hendricks Walker finishes.
Serving situation that Illinois will throw your way.
She has bailed them out a couple of times tonight. 13 kills now, and Tompkinson starting to get rolling.
A super coachable group, as Paulus mentioned. Kulig right in the back corner. Bernstein. Mumchular has it, sending it up high in the air for long. Mumchular again. Bernstein will set up Sophie Robinson. And again, setting up Foreman Kova.
Cougars starting to get a breath of life as they're on a 4-0 scoring run.
Hogan will once again get the serve here. Long setting up Courtly once again. This time it'll find its way over the net. Back over, almost a chest pass for her, sending it over, keeping it alive. Hogan over to Long. Courtly with the bullet. Allie Hughes, one of the Cougars that leads this team in service aces coming into this one. Malaya Long. Schneider once again keeping it alive. This time Long will set up Duzema. Duzema finding another contact. Courtly, Long, and over the net. Hogan has an answer again, as this time Schriemann will try to find the pocket. A nice long rally here. Cougars sending it over. Clayton, Long, Duzema. Duzema finishing this long one out.
They got 3 service errors though and 4 attacking errors, giving away 7 points.
Malaya Long will start out set 2 here in East Lansing. Mum Shular will keep that one in play. Long setting up Duzema. That one will stay in. Vienna Elliott and Kennedy Pike teaming up for that one. We'll see if they can keep up that momentum. Vienna Elliott with the kill.
The Spartans now on a 2-0 run.
Schriemann will send it over to Hughes. Pike with the kill. Bernstein, Nichols slamming it over right in the perfect position. The Lincoln, Nebraska native. Schriemann will send that high up in the air for Allie Hughes. Schriemann going for the kill. Perfect spot right in front of Mum Shular. Nothing she could do. Schriemann taking the serve, currently leading the match with attacks. And dug up by MSU. Long setting up Mum Shular, going for that same type of pass here. Long, tricky from Malaya Long.
The Spartans have been experts at seeing the shifts of the defense.
Hogan will have the chance at her own ace. Mum Shular will keep that one alive. Shack met with the block, but kept alive after some scrappy moves from the Cougars' side. Passed over back to Shack. Long diving. Set back over for Schneider. Mum Shular right in front of Schriemann.
The Cougars, they're not making it easy on themselves, but they're finding a way to get points.
Hey, good scrappy play is still good play, as this time the good play will be coming off of Michigan State for women's soccer. They keep us busy here in East Lansing, as Michigan State will hope to close this large gap. Here's Zuzana Kulik wanting to do it real bad. The bullet.
Nashevska to go for the dig, but can't reach it.
Robinson heard us tell her she's been quiet, as Kulik will make some noise herself. Nichols will back up for the serve here. Mum Shular getting down for that one. Duzema with the quick and easy answer. Interesting to see why we're switching it up on the Michigan State side, but good to see different green and white jerseys get touches, but none other than Zuzana Kulik. Long once again here, Schriemann, Zuzana Kulik. I mean, come on, what a laser from Kulik.
Tricks the Cougars.
Hughes will set up Schriemann, but Stanishevska has the answer. Long setting up Mum Shular. Hughes over to Hogan. Pike. Schneider digging it up here and into the back corner. The Cougars are on the board. Nichols will get the first SIUE serve of the set here. Schneider passing it over to Mum Shular, smacking it into the corner. Ball will go right back over to Michigan State.
Look at the comparison of service errors. Spartans almost doubling the Cougars.
Mum Shular, check. Trying to make it a kill, unlucky. Smith will have one though here, laser. Long setting up Duzema, and Duzema doing what she does best here. Another kill for the senior Spartan.
Big one today.
Long will pass it over to Stanishevska, and Stanishevska finding the perfect placement in the back corner here. I mean, he's just as important as all of the players on this court here. Keeping the energy up for the Cougars here, but unfortunately for them, MSU will notch the 13th point of set 4.
The blockers and out of bounds.
See, they've got our back in that control room here. Long will set up Kulig for the easy kill, another one.
Bianca Mumchular, a double-double, 10 kills, 13 digs.
Slot in a second one after her first of the season last night here. SIUE with...
As the final match of the Northwestern Invitational gets underway, and Rylan Reed gets it going with a bang. To a fast start here, definitely needed after getting swept in straight sets. Bullington, Reed, and Simkis in that front portion of the court for the Cats. Set on the outside of Walco, digged out by El Nadi. Now Reed with the shot, and it's good. Rylan Reed. Gwen Walco, preseason All-CAA this season. Serving now, and that was a layup for Maya Dotsa. You can't give her too many of those.
And that
Northwestern early 6-point advantage. Still plenty to play here in set 1. Bella Bullington with the strong kill. Dotsa chasing after it. Wheeler just gets it over, and here's Northwestern in system. Nordermeer to Bullington for the kill.
Camels need to reset here quickly.
That is Gwen Walco's 3rd receiving error already, just seemingly having some trouble. Set this time for El Nadi. Really good dig there from Lauren Wheeler, and a good block by Campbell Paris, but goes out of bounds. Point, Campbell.
On that swing.
Maya Dotsa at the line. They could use her to dial up a few aces right about now. Carter the set for Rylan Reed, and Rylan with 3 total. Nordermeer serving. Dig from Walco, set by Patty. But El Nadi with the strong dig. Rylan Reed here. Nordermeer serve, Walco. Patty the set. Navarrete the dig. Kayla Kaufman. Drew Wright digging it out. Nordermeer with the set. Reed getting it over. 2P with the dig. Walco. That one dug out by El Nadi. Nordermeer back sets to Reed. Floater dug out by Johnston. New in the game. 2P just gets it over. Good point here. And Bella Bullington able to find the court.
To have a more powerful strike on that shot. A more difficult shot there for the Camels.
So from Drew Wright, dug out by Dotsa. Walco with the dig there. Set on the outside, there's Dotsa for Northwestern. Serve dug out by Drew Wright, set to El Nadi, and that one just too easy. Perfect touch from Aya El Nadi. Lake Clint serving off the net, barely got it over. Lauren Carter setting things for Campbell Paris. Walco digging it out. Wheeler the set to Dotsa, blocked by Paris at the net. Walco digging it out. They're just gonna have to get it over. Dignan to Carter to Campbell Paris. Too easy for the Cats, and the transfer from South Carolina.
In September of 2025.
See Coach Nolan coaching up Kaufman as she head to the bench. A little miscommunication there for Campbell, so they're just gonna have to get it over. Northwestern able to set things up for Rylan Reed, and she delivers.
Late in set 2 at an inopportune time.
5th attack error from Maya Dotsa. This one goes out to Walco. Lauren Carter to Rylan Reed. That one finds dirt. Rylan Reed, kill number 9. Nordermeer leading the way with 10 assists. Carter with 9. Campbell looking to right the ship. That time, Maya Dotsa gets the kill, and that's more up to her standard. That Nordermeer serving, set point for the Cats. Sadie Johnston digs it out. Patty the back set. El Nadi digging it out. Nordermeer the set. Rylan Reed, kill number 10 and set number 2 for Northwestern. Dignan in his defensive sub to serve. Her serve dug out by Johnston, set on the outside for Walco. She just has to get it over. Northwestern able to get it in system. Bella Bullington with the kill. Warren Carter serving for Northwestern. She's got 12 assists today. Gwen Walco there with a big kill to kill the run of the Cats. Ordermere serving. Walco able to just dig it out, but right to Rylan Reed, who takes advantage.
To convert for the Camels.
Warren Wheeler serving for Campbell. Ordermere to Bullington, and that's within the lines. Bella Bullington, kill number 7.
That's the area that's really susceptible, the sideline there as your hitter moves in.
Tia tip, and a punch back from Martin. Tompkinson can't be stopped. Aguayo flies in. Kirsch with an overpass. Down the line, Duckworth contorting in.
Running, it's really tough for me to say, for number 16, Philpott.
Off the dig from Phelan. Here's DeBoer. Van Gorp responds to the dig. Over to DeBoer again, and wisely tools the block. Van Gorp patiently waiting. Iowa State so excited about the young duo of her and Goolsby. Start off tough with Utah and BYU, a couple of ranked teams next week. Trying to close it out in 4 against Illinois. Burbage makes it 15-8. Ava Martin to serve out of the break. Aguayo blocked off the back of Kirsch. Dig for Phelan, tight to the net. Good work from Philpott. Philpott does it this time.
Leave in your passing, call it and recall it, lay it up there for your setter.
Coming downhill, it's Jackson.
So Adriano now back to serve. Tough pass, puts him out of system. Wilson from off the net goes off the block. Not good pass. Leads to the dump by Bergen Riley. Brenna Ginder with the serve.
There it is again.
2 for 2. How about that? She's finding some room.
So they're going to have to start paying attention to her because she could end up with 5 kills this game.
Wilson again with the tip. Good tip for Jordan Wilson, a former,
a great pass yet to the setter.
On the slide, the tip not down by Bridges. Fair tip not down as well. Back row. Harper Murray's wide point for Arizona. Opponents hitting just 110 on the season against Nebraska. That's tops of the country, as Coach said.
Wow.
Pushed over. Alec got a hand, sent it back. Cisneros with the swing, not down. Adriano pulled inside, recycled. Opportunity, back row.
There's Harper. Larry, great call by you on the inside set to Adriano. And earlier in the year, she was making an error on that. Now, you got to remember, they're playing in the Big Ten Conference, which makes that even more impressive.
Out of the back row, right at Malk, and the swing by Wilson is terminated. There's the hitting percentage for tonight.
Substitution for the Wildcats in the lineup. This is one of the ways you can, if you can't beat the diggers, you can try to beat the block.
Good push. Adriano, but what a set by Bergen Riley.
Her defense.
How do you have a jam and not a throw, or not a carry?
You can't take it behind your head and throw it. It has to be in front of you. So
they played together in club. It was good to see Sigler run across the net before the match and give her ceremony of all.
Yeah.
Well, here's a great stat. 13 of the 14 attendance records nationally have included Nebraska venues that Nebraska has played in have set that venue's attendance record, including Lipscomb this year at 4,500. Smallest crowd Nebraska has played in front of this year, but it set an attendance record for Lipscomb. Harper Murray with the roll shot. Great diving up there by Wilson. Nice swing. Great turn there by Anna Heath with the kill. So underway here in set number 2. The Huskers took the first easily, 25-19. Took 5 set points to get it done, but they did. They transitioned during the offseason outside hitter. Looks like a pretty good move.
Very good move. Nice jump serve.
Another kill for Bergen Riley.
They got to start stopping that because Bergen will be relentless.
Back row, tip, there it is again. This offer. Don't know what I would do without my Big Ten Plus subscription. Try to keep up on what's going on around the league in volleyball, watch all the other matches. Kind of an honor for Avery Scoggins to be playing here. She was really excited to come back here and play in this arena where her aunt played. And by the way, her aunt was a 3-time All-American. You might have heard of Janet Cruz.
Yep. Yep.
Her mom was a terrific volleyball player at Georgia, was a setter at Georgia as well.
Yes, and they grew up in Blair, Nebraska, and a little more time to unwind that 6'5" frame. And when she does it, she goes over the block and around the block like that right there.
And that was a higher set.
Yeah.
You can see, yeah.
Yeah, so if you look at her hand too long, that was farther in front of her shoulder there, would have been no problem.
Out of the back row, Harper Murray with the kill. Maisie Boziger into the game now to serve. Cisneros with the kill. Hitting 280 in this set, 268 for the match. So one of the more successful teams in terms of hitting percentage. And there is again the offensive Avery Scoggins.
They gave her line and she took it. Great swing.
Mack with the bump set. Scoggins pushes out to the pin. Big swing from that left pin by Jordan Wilson, who terminates. Adriano. Andy Jackson. Set point number 3. Back to Harper again.
Goes back to Harper.
And she delivers.
Tough swing for Jordan Wilson there, and she went for and just missed the block.
Good pass. Out of the back row, the swing, and it is in. Good kill by Cisneros. On the slide, Jackson just did not get on top. It is down. She found that deep corner. Good kill by Jackson. Heath, what a swing there. And a Heath from the right side.
It's Wilson. Heath has a couple, but in the middles have a few. So
4th kill for Bergen Riley. That ties the season high.
And that's
blocked. Not down. And again. Not down by Tucker. Murray rolls it again and finds the donut.
It's really hard to defend that. And that's what makes Lainey Choboy such a great defensive player, because Nebraska's killed a lot of balls in that donut. Nice pass.
And the tip by Adriano.
Behind, and we call the red zone, behind the setter, out of the back row. She made a great tip, have everybody, but Arizona lost the point because she stepped on the line. She has to be behind that line because she's...
Brecken Scheck will be the one to step back and start up this one for the Spartans. Long will find Mumchular. Mumchular will keep it in. Victory for MS you. Closing out the Kathy DeBoer Invitational here at Jennison Fieldhouse.